There was a time in your life when you completely owned the power of your belief. But when you were educated or domesticated to be a part of humanity, the power of your belief went into everything you know. Since then, everything you know has ruled your life. As a little child, you ingest every opinion without questioning if it's truth or not. You invest your faith in almost everything you were told. You have no reason to doubt what other people tell you until you find out that something they told you isn't true. You go to school and hear older kids talking. You see that kid? He still believes in Santa Claus. Grown-ups have good intentions, but they tell you Santa knows everything you do or don't do. He knows when you've been good or bad, and you believe this. Christmas comes and you ask Santa for a bicycle. You were good, but don't receive a bicycle. Your neighbor, who's bad, receives a bicycle. You see the other kid riding his bicycle and your reaction is envy, anger, and sadness. You feel a sense of injustice because you believe in an innocent lie. Later, you discover that Santa Claus isn't real, but you already suffered from believing in a story that isn't true. This is just one example of the countless stories and superstitions you learn as a child. And it's easy to see how you invest your faith in a story like Santa Claus, but not as easy to see how you do this with every story and superstition you believe about yourself. In the process of domestication, everything you agree to believe becomes part of an invisible structure, and we call it a belief system. From a single letter to a word, from a single story to an entire philosophy, everything you believe is in that structure, and you judge everything according to your beliefs. Just as the government has a book of law that rules society, the belief system is the book of law that rules your life. It becomes the big judge in your mind, and you become its victim because first it judges you, then it punishes you. When you follow the rules according to your book of law, you reward yourself. When you don't follow the rules, you punish yourself. You don't even realize that it's happening, but with every new agreement, the belief system grows stronger and gains more power until it rules your life like a tyrant. If you imagine every agreement as a page in your book of law, then your faith is the glue that binds the pages together. Faith is the power of creation that all humans have, and it's not about religion. It's the result of an agreement. When you agree to believe in something without a doubt, you invest your faith, and for you it's the truth, even though it may really be fiction. When you find out that Santa Claus isn't the truth, you take your faith out of that story. You know that you're the one who agreed to believe in Santa Claus, and now you know that you're the one who agreed to believe in everything you learned about yourself. You're the one who made the agreements, and you're the only one who can break them. If you're still focusing on what your parents did to you 20 years ago, or what any of the secondary characters in your story did to you, then you're not seeing the truth. You're seeing your story. When all of your attention is not on your story, you can see what is real. You can feel what is real. You recover faith in yourself, and now you can create anything you want to create. You can invest your faith in anything you want to believe. It's your choice. Happiness is a choice, and so is suffering. If you no longer believe in all that you know that makes you suffer, then your suffering disappears. And you don't need a lot of thinking. You need action. It's action that's going to make the difference.